Forget the gym. You can build an insane body right at home. No equipment, no machines, just pure intensity. Today, I'm revealing the best exercises to pack on muscle, get lean, and move like an athlete, all without ever stepping foot in a gym. And trust me, the last exercise? It's a total game changer that 99% of people don't even know exists. Before we dive in, drop your name and the country you're watching from in the comments. Alright, let's kick things off with the king of bodyweight moves, push-ups. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Done right, push-ups light up your chest, shoulders, triceps, and even your core like a power circuit. Why are they so effective? Because push-ups use your full body weight as resistance, while forcing multiple muscle groups to coordinate at once. Your chest does the heavy lifting, your triceps assist the extension, your shoulders stabilize the joint, and your core keeps everything locked in like a plank under motion. It's also a functional movement that mimics real-world pushing patterns, improving strength that translates to everyday tasks. Plus, push-ups increase muscle endurance, boost joint stability, especially in the scapula and rotator cuff, and help reinforce proper posture. To maximize results, make sure your hands are slightly wider than shoulder width. Lower your chest until it nearly touches the ground, and keep your elbows at a 45-degree angle. Oh, and no saggy hips. This isn't nap time. Here's a quick question before we move on to the next exercise. Can you guess the world record for the most non-stop push-ups? I'm about 99.99% sure you won't get it right. It's truly shocking. At least it was for me when I first found out. Keep watching. I'll share the answer later in the video. Now, are you ready to take your strength off the ground? What comes next will make you feel like you're flying. Literally. The Superman hold. This is where things get super, literally. Superman holds might look like something your niece would do pretending to fly around the room. But trust me, they are a beast for your posterior chain. We're talking about everything from your spinal erectors and glutes to your hamstrings and mid-back. These muscles often get neglected, especially if you're desk-bound most of the day, leading to muscle imbalances, poor posture, and lower back pain. What makes Superman hold special is the isometric tension. They teach your muscles to maintain strength in a static position, which improves control, stability, and endurance. It's like planking, but for your backside. A strong posterior chain is crucial not just for aesthetics, but for injury prevention and athletic performance. Lie face down, stretch your arms in front of you, and lift both your legs and chest off the ground. Hold tight like you're trying to lift off, squeeze everything like your muscles owe you rent. By the way, after I show all the exercises, I'm going to reveal the #1 mistake that stops people from seeing results with these exercises that you want to keep in mind. Your back is fired up like a rocket. Let's bring it back down to earth, straight into some leg power that could shatter floorboards. Don't try that though. The mighty squat. Squats are your lower body's best friend and your leg's worst nightmare. From building thick, powerful quads to sculpting your hamstrings and glutes, squats do it all. But it doesn't stop there. Squats also train your core to stabilize your spine, improve your ankle and hip mobility, and even boost hormone levels like testosterone and growth hormone that support muscle building across the body. This compound movement mirrors how we move in real life, whether it's picking something up, climbing stairs, or getting off the couch. Plus, the more depth and control you add, the more motor units you recruit, leading to better muscle development and calorie burn. It's strength, mobility, and functionality packed into one brutal movement. To do it right, stand shoulder width apart, push your hips back like you're sitting into an invisible chair, and go as low as your mobility allows without compromising form. Drive through your heels to come up. Bonus tip, scream internally to distract from the leg burn. Now, if you thought squats were tough, wait till you see how a simple piece of furniture can turn your arms into jelly. I'm talking about the chair dips. Who needs a dip bar when your chair can be your new favorite piece of gym equipment? Chair dips are phenomenal for targeting the triceps, the muscle that actually makes up most of your upper arm size. But that's not all. They also engage your anterior deltoids and lower pecs, making them a surprisingly effective upper body move. Dips build strength and endurance while improving shoulder mobility, especially when performed under control. They mimic real-world pushing patterns and can enhance your performance in everything, from push-ups to overhead pressing. Plus, they're super scalable. You can make them easier or harder with slight adjustments. The key is to keep your back close to the chair. Lower yourself until your elbows are at 90 degrees, and then press up without locking out too hard. Keep your legs straight to increase difficulty, or bend your knees to make it easier. Now to answer the question I asked you earlier about the world record for the most non-stop push-ups. The answer is a shocking 10,507, set in October 1980 by Minoru Yoshida of Japan. Insane, right? Imagine the discipline and endurance. Now, this guy could definitely be a great training partner for Goku. But what about you? Comment your personal push-up record below. Let's see who is our strongest viewer. For our next exercise, we got the mountain climbers. Cardio and core had a wild child, and it's called the mountain climber. This move jacks up your heart rate while targeting your abs, shoulders, and hip flexors, all in one rapid-fire assault. What makes them so effective is their hybrid nature. They combine the metabolic intensity of cardio with the muscle activation of core work. Plus, since you're in a plank position, you get a bonus isometric challenge for your stabilizers. They improve your coordination, reflexes, and endurance while burning fat and carving out your midsection. It's a time-efficient, no-equipment fat blaster that's perfect for HIIT workouts or full body circuits. To do it right, get into a plank position. Drive your knees toward your chest one at a time, like you're sprinting in place. The key is speed with control. Don't let your hips bounce too high. You're not doing breakdance auditions here. The next exercise is an absolute game changer. But the funny thing is, most people don't even know it exists. Enter the floor towel pull-ups. This move is criminally underrated. Floor towel pull-ups mimic the pulling motion of a real pull-up and target your lats, traps, biceps, and rear delts. But they also engage your forearms and grip strength, which are often overlooked in bodyweight routines. Since pulling exercises are harder to replicate without equipment, this creative move fills a major gap. It not only trains your pulling strength, but also reinforces scapular retraction and shoulder stability, which are essential for posture and upper back health. You can make this movement harder by picking up the tempo or keeping your legs lifted throughout the entire motion. To execute the floor towel pull-ups, sit on the floor, legs extended, lay a towel on the floor, grip both ends, and pull yourself forward while keeping your core tight. Then slowly return to the starting position. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on every rep like you're trying to crack a walnut. Warning: the burn is very real. Now you're probably wondering what that #1 reason was for all the people that don't seem to get results from these exercises. Well, it's simply because they don't do them for a long enough period of time. I want to stress to you that to get the benefits from these exercises, you need to be consistent, and that it's going to be a whole lot easier after I show you this simple but brutally effective workout routine that you can follow. Train 5 days a week, leaving 2 days for recovery or active rest like walking or stretching. Day 1, 3, and 5. Focus on full body strength. Push-ups, 4 sets of 12 to 15. Squats, 4 sets of 15 to 20. Chair dips, 3 sets of 12. Towel pull-ups, 4 sets of 10 to 12. And Superman holds, 3 rounds of 30 seconds. Day 2 and 4, turn up the intensity with a cardio core circuit. Mountain climbers, 5 rounds of 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. Towel pull-ups, 3 sets. Superman holds, 3 rounds. And finish with squats for endurance, 3 sets of 25.